I go to the Albert Einstein College of Medicine. I've been altar serving since I was in 4th grade. My faith is an important part of who I am, and so I think that keeps me coming back.
I came to New York in November 2017 when I accepted a job at St. John's University. I think moving from Ohio was definitely a big transition. When I first saw Our Lady Queen of Martyrs was when I was moving in, which is very comforting to know that just down the street from me I would have a parish, community, a home to kind of establish myself and root myself and my faith into. I really do have my faith to fall back on, especially in challenging moments.
I think altar serving has done a lot of things for my life and my spiritual life that's probably hard to put into words exactly. And I think now in medical school, it's really important to treating patients. For many people, they have a spiritual life that's really important to them and certainly affects the way that you can participate in their treatment and work with them. And so I think having a good understanding of that for me in medical school has been really meaningful, being able to provide sort of holistic treatment.
My faith is by far my rock, and I think just when I have everyday struggles or problems, or if I'm doubtful of myself and where I'm going, I think that my faith is really that one thing that I can kind of return to. The peer pressure can definitely be tough, especially in a place like New York where there's everything all the time. My friends are out on a Saturday night and I get teased for leaving a little bit on the early side because I have church in the morning. So it is definitely, I think, something where you just have to kind of stick to your guns a little bit and really just remember the importance of it and know that no one else's opinion really matters, and that when you're a young person you go through so much peer pressure, but I think that you're almost stronger to resist that peer pressure when you have a solid relationship with God. I think the biggest thing that I would want young people to take away from my story, and young people in particular, is that it's okay to set out on a journey with your faith, and it's not going to be perfect. I think sometimes, especially in the world of social media, people are always kind of putting the highlight reel out into the world and not necessarily the behind the scenes, and you kind of get to work on, the behind the scenes. I think all of us have a purpose, no matter how old you are, whether you're young, whether you're old. And I think that God gives us talents that we can use to not only better ourselves, but to better other people. And so I think that if we listen close enough, that we can kind of use that voice and those talents that He gives us to inspire others.
Nothing is impossible with God.
Nothing is impossible with God.